Went out tonight just to have a good time. I tried to distract myself from thinking too much, but when I saw you, I went back to the start. Whoa, and there's just no resisting when I see your face. Can't stop myself from moving your way. There must be a reason we end up at the same place at the same time. It happens every time when we're around. We always see each other in the crowd. Our friends just roll their eyes and say, here we go again. The story never ends. Give me a sign before it's too late. I don't wanna fall and make the same mistake. Oh, you know it's no good for us. This toxic love, but there's so much temptation running through my veins. I couldn't stop it if I tried to anyway. There must be a reason we end up at the same place at the same time. It happens every time when we're around. We always see each other in the crowd. Our friends just roll their eyes and say, here we go again. The story never ends. Oh, the story never ends. The story never ends. Heart beats fast when you come closer, and they all say that I should know better, but I can't stop, can't fight this feeling anymore. Oh, the story never ends. The story never ends. promise, we will promise. Then baby, we will promise. Make my money, you are enemy, you are you are enemy, I promise, we will promise. Then baby, we will promise. Make my money.
It's about to go down.
In so many ways more than one. My grammar was terrible right there.
So terrible. That's why we love you.
Yeah, just terrible, terrible. Obviously, I can't speak. I haven't had one yet.
I'm a crocodile. I'm a crocodile.
Oh yeah. You know what I am now?
What are you?
A distance nerd.
Distance nerding.
Hey! What up? What up, nerds? Come on, everybody.
What is going on, my nerd people?
Oh, gonna be such a good show. There's so much to talk about.
I know, right?
Let's do this.
I'm ready. You are now listening and watching Distance Nerding. I'm Young Phil, and he's no one that even matters. And I'm here to nerd by myself.
Nailed it.
Yep, exactly.
He's talking about anything pop culture, movies, food, music, wrestling, whatever you're nerding out on. Young Phil wants to talk about it.
Guys, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Linktree, TikTok, all at Distance Nerding.
And what does Young Phil have on deck?
Exactly what I'm saying. How am I doing today? Oh, I'm doing great. Okay, I can't keep that up at all, man. Ladies and gentlemen, he is John Mez 5000. He is the heart and soul of this show.
And I was here to nerd together until Young Phil stole the limelight, but that's totally cool.
Yeah,
we're all used to it around here.
Yeah, no, I mean, we love it. Everybody loves it when I steal the spotlight.
Steal it. It's yours. It's yours.
If you say so. Ladies and gentlemen, this week on deck, we're going to flip the script a little bit. We got trail reaction.
We're going quantum as we react to the new Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer.
Ooh. We're going to flip it and go, starting rumors.
Is Disney trying to force choke Lucasfilm? The answer is yes.
Yes, absolutely. And the download.
The hierarchy in the DC universe has just changed. Literally.
Yeah, exactly. But of course, before we get into all of that,
but first,
let me get a shout out.
Shout out to Poddex. In fact, this episode is powered by Poddex. Poddex are a unique interview, question, and episode starting prompts in the palm of your hand. So whenever Whether you're a new broadcaster, a new podcaster, looking to grow your audience, get more engagement, you're going to want to check out poddex.com. Use code nerding10 for 10% off. Tons of amazing questions, and there's so many different topics. I think there's like 40 some like topics, and they're like a deck of cards, and they're all different. They're all different questions. I mean, even our boy Jester G did a wrestling centric deck, and there's like 50 some questions just about wrestling to talk about with your nerd friends. So check out poddex.com, use code nerding10, get 10% off the decks, off merchandise, hats and coffee cups and t-shirts, and I think it's 10% off the subscription too, which is like what, 40 a year?
$40
Right?
a year. Yeah, I mean, I pay for the subscription as it is right now, and it's pretty awesome. I love Poddex, man. I use it in so many different places, and it's a great thing.
I know, right? And it's like less than a Starbucks cup of coffee a month. 1 cup of coffee a month will get you Poddex. That's a write-off. You guys should do it. Nerding10 on poddex.com.
Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering if Poddex powers the show, how the hell does Phil get all of this energy? And I've got the answer for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's because young Phil is powered by Dubby. Dubby is an emerging brand of energy drinks created to help focus, concentration, reaction time with no jitters or crash. Dubby contains no maltodextrin, no sugar, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes. Guys, find out more about Dubby at www.dubby.gg and use the code nerding10 to get 10% off your purchase at checkout. Guys, there are 5 delicious flavors. You got Dub Sludge, you got Galaxy Grenade, you got Dragonade, you have the Beach and Peach, you've got the Passion Iced Tea. It is all delicious, and those are the energy forms. Of course, outside of the energy forms, you have the hydration, and you've got Monkey Madness, and it is delicious. So, guys, get your flavor on, get in on it. Go to www.dubby.gg, and again, use that code nerding10 to get 10% off your order.
Shout out to Dubby. That's awesome. That's good stuff.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa,
Wait.
hey.
Shout out to Dubby because I passed it.
Yes.
Finally did it.
Well, worth it. Since we're in shout out to our boy Let's Create 08, Darren. He wants to shout out some friends. He's talking some nerdy friends. So shout out to Aiden and Ryan. That's his little fam down in the Bay. So shout out to Aiden and Ryan from Darren. Shout out to Lilia and Mr. H, hooking Darren up with the rides all around the Bay Area. I dig it. And big shout out to Jess and Neil from Can You Be Con. Shout out to Jess and Neil. I heard the show is awesome. I can't wait to go check one of those out one of these days. Darren, when is the next Can You Be Con? Do we know when that next one is yet? Post it and let us know. So shout out. Thanks, Darren. Spreading the distance nerd love to all his friends. That's good.
Spreading the good word of the distance nerd.
And shout out to our boy Fours. Was that last week he was on?
Yes,
that was last week.
He was on last week. Yeah,
super cool, super nerdy, awesome stuff. And I think he just posted his episode 4 on the Kyber Cave Productions channel. Episode 4 of was it Last of Us?
Yeah, guys, if you are not checking out the playthroughs from Kyber Cave Productions, they are hilarious. You have to go and watch those things. You know, shout out to all of our buddies over at Kyber Cave. Oh man, it's great. It's hilarious stuff.
That's awesome. His last episode, I think it's episode 4, is funny because it's like him and Aubrey chatting it up.
Yes,
during the stream.
Him and Aubrey together is magic. It is hilarious.
My favorite part is when she's like, "Oh, I really like using the bow and arrow. What's your favorite?" He's like, "The Molotov cocktail." And she's like, "Oh, why would you use the Molotov?" And he just throws it, and next thing you know, just zombies are on fire. And she's like, "Oh yeah, my gosh, that was violent."
It's like when if you guys ever go check out the stuff that me and
yep,
all of a sudden my mind is just.
Dubby has not kicked in yet.
I haven't even started making it yet.
You start thinking, oh, Can You Be Con is every August in Union City.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
was gonna
cool.
say Wayne, Wayne the Unknown. Every episode of Wayne that me and Wayne play of Halo 2, the very first episode, he lost me for a second. He's like, "Where the hell did you go?" And I'm just like teabagging an elite, and he's just like, you just
Whoa.
teabag, teabagging. He goes, "Oh, okay, I guess we can do this," and we just start teabagging him together.
Where do I go with that? What am I supposed to say after that?
It was fairly funny. That's all.
Oh my goodness. And don't forget 10% off Dubby using code nerding10. Oh, we got an update. We got a Geekend update. You do it better. Do your big one.
It is time for the Geekend
Very nice. Bringing Hollywood to the Central Valley for one epic night. The 5th annual Violet Film Festival is going down. It's an independent film festival that will be held in Merced, California at the Merced Theater. This is going to be so much fun. So it's a live event Saturday, November 12th. I think it starts at 4 p.m. So a little bit earlier, but starts at 4 p.m. It's going to be so much fun. Our buddy Chris is putting it on from Violet Films. So we should have him on actually soon.
Yeah, actually, that is a good idea. He's been on the show, but I mean, it would be great to have him on again.
Kind of promote the show, tell us what's going down, some of the films and whatnot.
Exactly.
So there's going to be a red carpet event. Like you can come walk the red carpet at the Merced Theater. That's going to be fun. There's going to be vendors, like local vendors and kind of nerdy vendors going to be there too. So come hang out early, and then check this out. This is going to be awesome. There's also going to be a special combat lightsaber performance by Twilight Knights, and our very own Kyber Cave will be doing this saber demo. I'm so excited for this. So
it's gonna be a good time. Forrest, this is gonna happen, dude. He just mentioned he's still waiting to do a Forrest versus Phil DBZ fighters or DB Fighter Z or Street Fighter play, and it's like, I told him it's gonna be like that typical like proud Hispanic dude. It's like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm the best. I'm just getting like destroyed the entire time.
yeah, that's gonna go down. That's exactly how it's gonna go down.
Exactly.
We're all gonna appreciate it.
I'm gonna be super loud and boisterous and act like I'm the best in existence, and I'm just like the worst player ever.
Let's spotlight on your failures in gaming. But until then, 5th annual Violet Film Festival, November 12th, 4 p.m., Merced, California. I think tickets are like $15, super cheap. You get a full night out. It's going to be fun. Go support Violet, our boy Chris from Violet Films. Go support Arc over at Kyber Cave. I think a bunch of the Kyber Cave After Dark people will be there too.
Yeah.
I think Mezzo, you better talk to your man. Get down there.
See if Mezzo's there, just killing it.
I think Dave's going to be down there. Who else is going to be there? I don't know, but it's going to be fun. They're going to do a full-on saber demo, so it's going to be battle time. I like it. Okay, what else we got? I think it's time.
Oh, it's time. Sorry, I was putting up a whole bunch of promotions while you're saying all that. All right.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time.
No, it is not time for that.
For the download. It's not time for the download?
It's time for the reaction time.
Yeah, well, the whole part is the download. The first thing we're gonna do is the reactions. Come on.
Oh, okay, my bad. Then you're right. It is time for the download.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do something a little bit different that we haven't done on the show before. We're gonna do some trailer reacts. Why not?
Ooh.
All right. So, with that being said, let's make sure our faces are proud and prominent on this. So that way everybody can see what our reactions are while we're doing this. Do you want to be on the bottom or you want to be on the side? What do you think?
Am I a bottom or a top? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I'll be a top. I don't know where this conversation's going.
Okay, do you want our pictures on the side or on the bottom? You see that?
I think like that. That way we can see the whatchamacallit, the actual trailer more.
So there's the trailer right there. So guys, we're gonna start with Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Are you ready for this?
Kinda am.
All right, let's get this going.
I used to ask myself a lot of questions. Scott, you're at ex-con. How are you an Avenger? That doesn't make sense. But everywhere I go, people tell me the same thing.
I love the comedy.
Spider-Man.
He called him Spider-Man.
People still need help.
Well, that's like a Deadpool
That's
joke.
why
though.
we made this.
I know. That's so great.
Like
Because
a
again,
satellite
nobody
for
knows who
deep
Spider-Man
space,
is.
but
Right.
Quanta.
Wait a minute. You're sending a signal down
Oh,
to
yeah.
the quantum
So
realm.
her reaction to that
Turn
is
it
like,
off.
no, this is not good.
Oh, good. Look at grandma.
There's like a level of like fear that she has right there.
Grandmama's about to get the switch out. Oh, look. People that are too cocky with science. Imagine that.
And it's like Scott gets sucked into the quantum realm again.
I know. There you
They
go.
spent 5 years in the quantum realm already. It's like my lifestyle.
But he has his suit on right there. He didn't have the suit on when he got
I noticed
sucked in.
that too. He might have had it on under it.
Oh my gosh. This is so Guardians of the Galaxy looking.
It is, dude, and it's really pretty.
Look at that. That looks like Guardians too. So beautiful.
What are you so afraid of?
It's really pretty, like the way that it looks and everything.
It's almost as pretty as you.
Told you.
Definitely not as pretty as you.
Definitely not. I said
Yeah.
almost as pretty as you. But...
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's that city.
I mean, but look, he's building an army. And you look
Oh
at
my
just
gosh.
like this army that he has going on right now, and that kind of just gives you a little bit more of depth of like how much power he has. Okay, I can't wait to see what he is, what Bill Murray is playing.
I wonder if because he's in the realm or
Right
what
there,
do
look
you
at
call
him, look at him, comic
Oh,
book
Kang.
accurate Kang, dude.
it? So good.
And then when he walks in,
Oh, he calls him Ant-Man. He's like,
yeah,
oh, yeah.
and he asks him for his help. So it's just
Yeah.
like I'm curious, like what way they're gonna be playing Kang in this entire thing, like what he's actually gonna be playing. You know,
Well,
like,
every instance of Ant-Man, I mean, they set it up is that he's the heist guy, right?
Right.
So just like in Avengers, just like in Ant-Man, it's all about the heist. So
Right.
obviously Kang is gonna use him to steal something. I think it's that little orb that he's holding, some kind of power source
it could be
right
that.
there. I think maybe that's what's gonna get Kang extra power to launch his army. Yes. Let's create 08 is chiming in the chat. Look at yes, Bill Murray is looking so old. So back to it. So I'm glad you mentioned Bill Murray because I think Bill Murray must know what's her name? God, I can't think of her name. Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, he does. So I know they confirmed that Bill Murray is a character that helped her while she was in the quantum zone
Yeah.
or the quantum realm. So I mean, like, it's going to be interesting to see what that relationship is. Maybe like she had a romantic relationship with Bill Murray's character or something, like, you know, it's kind of like I'm wondering if her reaction was a combination of, you know, I don't want to go back to the quantum realm, but also like I got to go and like face this dude because I just left.
Right.
I kind
I
of
think-
ghosted this dude.
I think it may be a little bit of like a love triangle thing. You know, you got to remember she was in the quantum realm for like 30 years or something like that. So
Right.
like
And that's what I'm
a
saying. Like,
lifetime.
she's a romantic, or he's something romantic to her. You know?
Exactly.
I was kind of wondering if that was something that maybe a through line in this.
Right. And it may be causing a little rift between her and the hubby. I
Yeah.
think that's what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're gonna definitely see that there's gonna be problems between her and Hank Pym. So I mean,
What? Oh,
I'm making W. Sorry. The other the other joke in there is easily like, well, I got lonely while I was in here, Hank.
I know, right? 30 some years.
And here's the crazy thing, Darren. So Michelle Pfeiffer looks really old in this, but she actually dyes her hair white for the character because she actually looks a lot younger than she does in the movie, like in real life.
Oh, really?
Still pretty hot for for how old she is.
Oh, yeah.
She's not like Scarface Tony Montana hot, but I mean like she's still pretty hot.
I I want to know how they got their suits. Like, is it like the Flash and he carries the suit in his ring or something like that? Is it like a Iron Man kind of bleeding? What is it? Bleeding metal or bleeding armor, where it just like is on them all the time?
The bleeding edge is what they call it in that, but it's technically in the comics it's actually called extremis armor.
There you go. There you go.
No, he was probably wearing it under that suit. I want to say that in Infinity War he wore it, not Infinity War, sorry, in Endgame he wore it under his clothes.
Oh.
So
yeah, but he's definitely not wearing it under his clothes in the trailer.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm digging it. Like, I was excited for this movie, not knowing the plot, but like seeing bits and pieces, it is beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous, man.
Like,
and like I said, Kang the Conqueror, that you get that one little glimpse of him, but he's wearing a comic book accurate costume, and I think that's a big deal for me.
Yeah, that is really true. But you know how like Marvel is just super cinematic, like big, beautiful scenery, and DC is just dark and broody all the time now. Like, this is perfect MCU movie. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like the Guardians. It looks like Avengers Endgame. It looks amazing.
Which that's all going to change given the news we're going to talk about in a little.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later.
So that's the first trailer right there. And again, on a scale, we're gonna go 1 to 5 on this. On a 1 to 5, what'd you think of that trailer?
1 to 5? We don't do 1 to 5.
I figure I wanted it to be a little bit different,
1 to 5. I will give it 4 giant Ant-Mans to 5 comic book accurate Kangs.
Very nice, very nice. I'm probably gonna drop. What am I gonna do here? I'm gonna go 5.
5? You're just starting out 5.
Yeah,
just
no.
5.
I mean, partially because it's a Marvel trailer, so I mean, like the quality of the trailer. How much do I want to watch this movie? How much does it make me want to see Quantumania that much more? I'm gonna go 5 Pym particles out of 5 time traveling angry great grandsons of Reed Richards.
Wow. Okay, I like it. 5 out of 5. There it is.
I give the trailer 5 out of 5. It did make me want to watch the movie more. I already wanted to watch it because I was already excited for Kang the Conqueror, right? But like actually seeing it and seeing the scale of the movie makes me more excited for it.
Darren in the chat gives it 4.5 out of 5. 4.5 what out of 5 what's? That's part of the game. You got to give me 4.5 somethings out of 5 somethings.
Yeah, you got to play the game, man.
But you know what was interesting is that I didn't expect this trailer. It's coming out in February. Like,
yeah, they released it pretty early, but I mean they've wrapped filming like a while back.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think Black Panther, we didn't get the initial trailer besides, I think at Comic-Con, but we, the public, the peons, the peasants, we didn't get that until like September. right? And it comes out next month, or actually 2.5 weeks. Oh my god, that's crazy. So I'm surprised that they like this is the next film, but it's 4 months, 4.5 months away. That's kind of big. I was like, all right, okay, Marvel, I see how it is. Just drop it on us. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Darren, it's the trailer rating that we're giving it, not the movie itself. We're rating the trailer. And like I said, it's how much does this trailer make you want to go out and actually watch the movie?
And I feel like they pulled a little Guardians nostalgia with the music, the whole old school, music feel to it.
Right.
I think they're pulling a little homage to the Guardians on this. Speaking of Guardians,
there we go. So actually, the next trailer we're gonna go and react to right here is gonna be the Christmas special, the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
so cool.
So
Super
I'm
excited.
ready for this, man. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do this.
I just saw on the calendar that right now on Earth it's almost Christmas time.
Tackling.
We don't have time for trivialities like Christmas.
But Peter
Star-Lord needs a haircut.
He's needed a haircut for like a while, dude. His
Yeah.
hair looks terrible.
No good barbers in space.
Apparently not.
It would make him happy.
Oh
Wow,
God,
look at that.
Earth? Are you serious?
Yeah,
They're like partying
great.
on Earth.
What about someone?
This is so Star Wars holiday special. Where
Right.
it's like,
We're looking for the
This is great.
legendary Kevin Bacon.
We're looking for the legendary Kevin Bacon.
I just said that, Drax.
Your voice is small and mousy. I think maybe he didn't hear you.
Oh, that dynamic. I love it.
You're coming with us as a Christmas present.
yes.
Cosmo.
I love that they actually put Cosmo in it.
Yeah. And they got to do something with Groot and the Christmas tree. They got to like use him to make the Christmas tree or something.
I guarantee they're going to, because I know that they said that Groot's supposed to be an adult now in this.
Yeah.
So
Rewind it. When does it drop? I think it's the 26th.
I'm Groot.
yeah, see, he was an adult right there.
Yeah.
November 25th. Hold on,
25th.
like a month from now. That's perfect.
But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I think is that Thanksgiving?
I think it is, man.
I'll look it up because we're so good at knowing things.
I know, right? Thanksgiving might actually be the 24th.
Yes. So it's the Friday. So it's Thanksgiving at midnight. Okay, I'm down with that. I'll stay up for that.
I dig it, man. I like it.
Eat another helping of turkey and mashed potatoes and pumpkin pie just to watch the Guardian special. I am down.
I think I'm definitely going to be watching that, you know.
Look at Darren in the chat. Shit, this is funny. See, Darren?
I love that there's a callback to the first movie, you know. It's like, you know, there's a hero from where I'm from. His name is Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
And he
So good.
taught an entire town of people with sticks up their asses how to dance.
Right. What was it like? The greatest movie of all time? Like Footloose is like that was never the greatest movie of all time.
He goes, is Footloose still the greatest movie of all time? It was never the greatest movie of all time.
That's great. That's great.
Like you have him going up against Peter Parker, who's like the biggest version of us. Like he's a big like pop culture nerd. So he's like, he's never the greatest movie ever made.
So Darren and I were messaging in the Distant Sturtington Post, and he's like, "What is this? Christmas in space? What is going on here?" I'm like, "Watch the trailer. It's fun. You got to check it out." So I'm glad, Darren. I'm glad you're in the chat. Glad you got to watch it with us. He's rating it already. 5 out of 5. Darren, let's create 08. 5 out of 5 in the chat. Okay. It's all about Kevin Bacon for Darren. All right, young Phil.
I agree. I'm gonna say it's 5 fake Santa Claus, fake inflatable Santa Clauses out of 5 Kevin Bacon's running from Drax the Destroyer. Like I think that is a great premise that they're trying to number one, it's so off-putting to see them in Hollywood, but at the
Mhm.
same time, it works because people in Hollywood are so weird that somebody would walk around dressed as like Drax the Destroyer, or they would think it's a Halloween costume or something, or it's just a
Right.
costume of
Right.
some sort in Hollywood. So I think James Gunn is a genius with the idea of, they wouldn't stick out walking around Hollywood, right? People would just think they're normal in Hollywood.
Yeah. That's so true. That is so true. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm super excited for this. I would say give me 5 brooding sad Star Lords to 5 Christmas tree Groots, because we're gonna get that Funko Pop,
Oh
some
yeah,
kind of Christmas tree Groot. We're
there's
gonna
gonna
get
be
it.
a Groot as a tree, as a Christmas tree, and it's gonna be
Ex-
great.
Exactly. So 1 month away, right? From
Exactly.
like today. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready?
I'm
Keep it
ready.
going.
I accidentally started the next slide, so I mean,
Oh,
we're
it's all good. Oh, Forrest chimed in. Said it looks freaking hilarious. 5 out of 5. Tacos on the table. He's mixing it up. I love it. All over the place.
I dig it. So right here, guys, it is now time to start some rumors. Start some rumors. I want to start some rumors with you.
With me?
With you.
All right. I only got one rumor today, so let's get this one out of the way. But it's a little spicy.
This is
So
a really spicy one, man.
I love it. Spill that tea, Disney. I love it. So Disney, owns Lucasfilm,
Right.
who's ran by Kathleen Kennedy. So Disney has suggested, meaning like, hey, we own your freaking company, has suggested to Lucasfilm that they stop announcing new Star Wars projects and creative collaborators because they just can't get it right. They
Right.
just can't get it right.
Yeah, and I mean it's a trip just because they keep announcing things and then they keep shelving every project
Yes.
that comes up.
Yes.
No.
Exactly. So the reason for this is in case those projects ended up never happening. So like since The Rise of Skywalker was released, there have been several projects that just did not happen or get changed or swept under the rug or get pushed back. So Disney advised Lucas, or actually advised Kathleen Kennedy, like, stop announcing. Stop. Just You're starting to get some backlash, and Disney don't like that. So, I mean, if you think about it, like, okay, I can think of a couple, but check this out. So, Patty Jenkins, Rogue Squadron, they announced big at like what Disney Plus Day or something like that.
Right.
Completely removed from the release schedule. Taika Waititi's movie, which is still in production, so it's like the only thing besides like the Disney Plus series, the only Star Wars movie that's like going into production as we speak. Supposed to be released next year, but it hasn't even started production yet.
Right. I think he's still writing it from the last time I remember.
Exactly. And then Ryan Johnson is supposed to have a trilogy, right?
Which
But,
he's
like,
doing like a whole Knives Out trilogy right now. So I mean,
he's got like $450 million to do like as many Knives Out as he can for Netflix. Netflix is like, here, we're just gonna keep feeding you money, just keep making these movies, and don't give Lucas or Disney any money. Thanks. So it's like he's like, okay, I'll do it. That's fine. So like they announced his trilogy for Ryan Johnson, but like we have no idea when it's going to happen because we know that Knives Out is going to be in front of those projects. And then we also know Kevin Feige has a project, no movement, no date. Damon Lindelof has a film, which we kind of got a little info on, but okay. The Game of Thrones writers or that team that adapted it, David Benoit and
David Benioff and DB Weiss.
they were supposed to have a project and that was scrapped. So it's like, dude, Lucas, what are you doing wrong?
What it is they're it's almost like they're counting their chickens before they hatch, right? Like the whole thing is they're announcing projects when they're in development
Mm-hmm.
rather than when they're in production, right? So it's like what they should be doing is like if you look at what Marvel does, Marvel has usually either things are on the slate already or it's already been announced or already been worked on, right? What they need to do is do
What they need to do.
what they need to do is do what Netflix does and not announce shit until they already have it in the can.
Right.
You know, 'cause
Exactly.
Netflix doesn't announce anything until it's already in the can, and they're like, comes out in 3 weeks.
I know, that's so perfect. I don't know why, I like that they announce things, but it's like, don't dangle that carrot if it's not going to be a real carrot. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I got excited for Rogue Squadron with Patty Jenkins.
exactly.
The idea of Taika Waititi doing an entire movie on his own. I want to see what Kevin Feige does as far as film goes because Kevin Feige has killed it in everything that he's touched. It's going to be interesting to see what Damon Lindelof does, because I mean, like Damon Lindelof, his track record is on and off, but when he executes, he executes. And it's what's funny is Damon Lindelof doing a film, and that's in the same vein of J.J. Abrams. So I mean, like they've done a lot of stuff together too.
But he's also branched off and done his own stuff, like The Leftovers for HBO,
Right.
and, The Watchmen for HBO. Hello, so he's got his own voice now.
Well, right, but I'm saying like there's a lot of like there's connection between him and J.J. Abrams. They've shared visions in the past, especially with Lost. So it's like I'm interested in seeing what's going on with that. Again,
maybe we get a Jedi purgatory.
Oof, man.
All on an island. They're all stuck on an island.
Like I'm not too upset about the whole David Benioff and DB Wise thing because it came out after they were done with Game of Thrones that they really didn't know what they were doing and they kind of looked their way into everything.
Right.
So, it's very evident the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones that they didn't really know what they were doing outside of adapting a work that was really good. Once they went and started creating their own stuff within that universe, it wasn't all that good. So again, I wasn't upset when I heard that David Benioff and DB Wise weren't going to be doing their thing, but everybody else, I'm excited for. The one that hurt me the most was Patty Jenkins because
that was the one I was looking forward to.
Yeah, because I love the things that she does, and the fact that she was taking something that we've already loved and adapting that, I think that would have been great.
Mm-hmm. And knowing that her dad was like a fighter pilot back in the day, like. Yeah. There's going to be some nice homages to it, and Lucas was inspired by like World War II dogfights for the X-Wing. Like, come on, give me that movie. Don't tease me with it.
Like Top Gun, but in space.
Yes, exactly. Give me Top Gun, but in space because we were inverted.
Right.
But so my tacos are on the table that Disney said, hey, Lucas, Kathleen Kennedy, no more. Let's just focus on our Disney Plus series that are doing really, really well. Stop talking about all these movies that are not working right. Put that away. I don't know what that is. Put that away.
No.
You put it backwards. No, it's backwards. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yep.
All right, there you go. Okay, yay, Niners. How'd you guys do this weekend? Yay, Niners. Christian McCaffrey, yay.
He's been on the team for 48 hours, man.
That doesn't, solve the problem of them giving up 44 points.
It doesn't. We got destroyed. There's also a good chance, and I know we're jumping into a different segment of nerding, but there's been rumors that why am I forgetting his name right now?
You guys, sorry, football talkie. You Niner fan over here. You just got the best running back in the NFL, and now you're complaining and whining and talking about something else. Like, just enjoy it. Jeez, take the loss on the chin. Keep moving forward. It's all good. We all get it.
Oh no, I'm not complaining. I'm saying that there's a rumor that Tom Brady wants to sign a 1-year contract with the Niners before he retires.
Yeah. You sure? He may just yell at more offensive linemen. Are you sure you want to do that? I don't think that you want that to happen.
Tom Brady for a season, just because he grew up a Niner fan, so he wants to be a Niner fan. He wants to be a Niner for his final season. But like Tom Brady playing for the Niners, do you know how much good he could do with training these quarterbacks?
If he can get Patty Jenkins to make Rogue Squadron, then I'll give him his props. Until then, like, okay, go enjoy Tampa. Go enjoy the humidity. Let's get back to this Kathleen Kennedy stuff. My tacos are on the table that she.
Look how salty James gets because the Raiders aren't getting anything right now.
Oh, we just won. I'm sorry. Did you win this weekend? No, we won this weekend. So
after you guys have been whooped for the entire season, so
the one time we needed you to win, you didn't. So thanks for being clutch, Niners.
Yeah.
You and your weird shadow number jerseys from the 90s.
There you go. Tacos on the table.
Tacos are on the table for Disney squashing Lucasfilms. I also think this is a bit of like, hey, Lucasfilm, we let you kind of do your thing the entire time. From now on, you do what Disney says. Like, quit effing things up. You're under the Disney umbrella now, so you're gonna follow our lead. And I think all their screw ups just led to this.
Oh man, Daniel, I need you to bring me some of those tacos.
Oh, hello, como la flor. Oh my gosh, can you imagine Daniel cooking up some tacos? Maybe that's what we do for the 100th episode, Daniel 2-year anniversary. Tacos? Yeah. Let's get Daniel up here making some tacos. I think that'd be fun.
Oh, now that both me and James can agree on. Let's not go Cowboys. All right, continuing.
Yeah.
My tacos are also on the table here.
Keep it going.
My tacos are also on the table. I'm pretty sure Disney told them to shut their mouths.
Yeah.
And that's what Forrest said earlier. He was like, Disney is basically like, shut your mouths. Star Wars, don't stop doing stuff like.
Well, I think Lucas wants to stay relevant. I just don't think they have enough relevancy happening at the time. So they can make these weird announcements like, yeah, Rian Johnson, even though he's got 10 other things planned ahead. Like, what do you want to talk about? Willow again? You want to talk about Indiana Jones? Like, talk about that.
Right.
Don't talk about Star Wars things that aren't going to happen. Salty. All right. Moving on.
All right, man. So with those things started on there, I think we're going to move on to the next part of the show and just redoing the sound here.
With those things started on there. With those things started on there. Check out the Distance Nerdington post for more news, all the trailers, all the reactions, except for the reactions we just did.
Right.
And let us know what you're nerding out on. We got all kinds of fun stuff. So Facebook group, Nerdington post. I just posted a bunch of trailers. So movie trailers, show trailers, gaming trailers, mobile home trailers, all kinds of trailers.
All of the trailers, hauling trailers, U-Haul trailers, truck trailers,
all kinds of trailers. So there was a Silent Hill 2 trailer that just dropped.
Yeah.
That looks very scary, and I will not watch that unless it's like the middle of the day and the lights are on and my mom's visiting or something. I don't know.
It's funny because I was talking with Fours the other day about how Silent Hill needs like Unreal Engine 2 upgrade, and they need to like redo Silent Hill in Unreal Engine 5. And then like 2 days later, they announced that they're redoing Silent Hill 2 in Unreal Engine. I was like, oh wow,
there it is. Somebody's listening. Oh, we got more. So, am I still muted? No, I'm not muted. Sorry. No. Netflix's 1889 dropped a trailer. That looks super interesting. It's like a mystery series. It's like Bermuda Triangle type stuff. It looks super interesting. Netflix also dropped All Quiet on the Western Front trailer.
Oh, that looks great.
Enola Holmes too. I loved Enola Holmes. That was such a
Noah
fun
Holmes is
movie.
actually really good, especially with
Yeah.
all the fourth wall breaking in that movie. It was actually pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Shout out to Netflix for putting that together. Over on HBO, Titans season 4 trailer drop. Thanks to Cam for posting that. Much appreciated.
Mhm.
And then we just watched the Ant-Man trailer and the Guardians trailer. If you want to go check out all these, Facebook group Distance Nerdington Post. Check it out. All right, let's get into some news. Since we got spicy, Kate Bishop, get your hot sauce ready.
Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop. So Florence Pugh is going to be playing a huge part in the MCU that's to come. So Phase 5, Phase 6. She's
Right.
starring in Thunderbolts, but she's getting a payday. It looks like she's going to be all over the MCU. So the Hollywood Reporter is saying that Florence Pugh, already an Oscar nominee, hello, more money.
Right.
She appeared in Black Widow as Yelena Belova. She will be receiving 8 figures for her next 2 Marvel films. Not like action figures, not like Funko Pops, but like 8 figures in dollar signs. Hello. So I guess there's like a thing, like if you appear in multiple films, your pay grade increases, right? I guess that's worked into the contracts. So she's already been in Black Widow. She's going to be in Thunderbolts. She's going to be in another movie after that, which they haven't announced what she's going to be in. So those 2 movies, Thunderbolt and the movie after that, 8 figures.
Holy crap.
So we're talking like 5 million for one movie, 6 million for the next movie, dude. She's getting paid.
Wait, you said 8 figures, right?
Yeah. So 7 would be 1 million, or in the singles. So 8 figures would be in the teens.
She's making, I was gonna say she's making at least 10 million, dude.
Yeah. So she's probably gonna get like
Crap.
5 million for one, and then 6 million for the next, or something like that, or some kind of math thing that adds up to lots of money for her. She's gonna have all the hot sauce and all the mac and cheese she wants.
It's definitely gonna be having all the hot sauce and all the mac and cheese like that exists.
Mm-hmm. Which leads me to think she's probably gonna be in like one of the Avengers movies, Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars, where she's gonna end up in one of those movies. You know, the big budget films.
Yeah.
With all the money in the world. So yeah.
It's gonna
Big
be
dollars.
interesting to see what her alignment is, because I mean, obviously Thunderbolts, she's gonna be a member of the Thunderbolts. But just kind of whether she like flip-flops, like, you know, if she's gonna be a good guy, bad guy, you know, just kind of where she goes, and that kind of will move her around to like different projects. It's gonna be interesting to see where she goes.
Yeah.
Especially
I'm super excited
right now, how we know she's aligned with Madam Hydra. So
I was hoping we would get more of her, and maybe we'll get her in Echo. Who knows? But I'm hoping we get more of her in like the Disney Plus series, only because it's so much more dialogue, and she is so funny. Like the way she portrays Yelena is so perfect. It's so perfect. She immediately became my like new favorite MCU character with Yelena Belova, up until Madison came out, you know, from She-Hulk. But you know what I mean? So good. So good.
I mean, still with the what did she say? She goes, "You're posing. You're posing.
You're poser. You're a poser.
You're a poser.
You're a poser." All right. So give us all the hot sauce, all the posing, all the Yelena. Thunderbolts comes out July 26th, 2024.
Yeah, and I'm ready for it.
You know, we always talk about these dates are like so far away, like they creep up so fast. Like I can't believe we got past Thor Love and Thunder, you know.
I know. And we're
So
looking at Quantumania now, you know what I mean?
We're looking at Black Panther. Like I don't know if we're ever ready for Black Panther, and Black Panther was 2.5 weeks away.
Dude, I think that movie is going to be so much bigger than everybody's expecting. I mean, it wouldn't be almost 3 hours if it wasn't going to be something that like changes the entire field. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Totally. All right, let's keep going. All right, so oh my gosh, we got a lot of DC Warner Brothers news. So Warner Brothers Discovery is pulling the Vanishing Act on this next story. Ugh. So HBO Max has made yet another cut to the DC slate. So Zatanna was supposed to get a movie with J.J. Abrams connected to it, directing, producing somehow. J.J. Abrams was connected to Zatanna.
Right.
HBO Max is no longer moving forward with the Zatanna movie. Boo.
Here's the thing: is I think that with where they're going, especially with the news that we have, I think is after this one.
Yeah. After this, after the other.
No, after the next one.
Yeah, after.
And we'll give more context later. I think that there's probably going to be plans for Zatanna down the road, but just it doesn't fit in the plans that they have right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they are going to focus on world building, which is what the creator that just got put in charge of DC
Yeah.
is really good at. And I mean, considering what he's done in the past, Zatanna is a pretty obscure character, but I think honestly, knowing him, he's going to introduce Zatara first, which is her dad.
Yeah, could be.
And because Zatara also becomes Dr. Fate at one point, so I mean, like, I think that they are going to introduce Zatara in order to create a little bit of backstory for Zatanna.
Could be. There could be some realignment. So HBO Max quietly backed away from the project, right? That being said, like there's still hopes, especially with this realignment that we're going to talk about, but there's still rumors that like Constantine, which is getting its own movie,
Right.
Zatanna may now be like shopped to other streamers. So again, like why would HBO Max want to do that? Why would Warner Brothers want to let somebody else make money on their product? They just need some money. Like
Yeah.
we talked about them being like $50 billion in debt once the merger happened with Discovery. So like, hey, maybe we just go lend out. And this is a model that Marvel did actually back in the day to stay afloat. Let's go license out some of our product, let people produce it. We still make money, but we're not on the hook for paying or cashing checks and whatnot. So
Right. And the smart way that they're going about it is they're not giving people the movie rights to the characters. They're just giving them broadcasting rights
yeah,
to
so
whatever
we'll see.
show that they're doing. Again, I don't see them taking Dark Avengers, taking the Dark Justice League off the table yet, because Zatanna and Constantine are both members of the Dark Justice League. Same thing with like Swamp Thing and Dead Man, characters like that. So
we shall see. I do have a Zatanna movie, Anataz Evomopsis.
I hate you. Zatanna movie, Anataz Evomopsis.
The character is described as DC as an intelligent, confident, self-assured, and able to manipulate reality itself with her vast magical abilities. Zatanna balances her time as a skilled stage illusionist with battling the dark arts alongside some of the world's greatest superheroes.
Mm-hmm. So,
see what I did there? See how?
Yeah,
because she says everything backwards. That's her spell.
Yeah, I do see what you did there.
That's what I did there.
Yeah, Anataz Eavom.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, how you did one of her spells. So
exactly. All right, more DC news. Let's keep going.
Which is why she can like take out Mr. Mixoplistic. I can't say his name.
Mr. Mixoplick?
Yes. I can never say his name, dude.
Yeah.
Such a tongue twister.
Yeah, it is. That's rough.
And you got to say his name backwards in order to banish him back to the Shadow Realm.
Has to have him say his name backwards.
Right.
Like that. So anyway, okay, let's keep going. We still got a ton of news. More DC. We're getting to the hot and heavy stuff. So DC, the boss, Walter Hamada, now that Black Adam is out there in the world, has stepped down from being president of DC. 15-year career. done.
But I mean, it's kind of obvious he hasn't been handling things really the right way.
Mhm.
He's kind of had his hands in the cookie jar while every creator has been trying to do their own thing.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
the current in the next story, we found out who the new heads are. I think that they are going to be a lot more. They're going to be a lot more focused on that artist creation because of who he is and the fact that whenever you give him creative control over what he's making, he always comes up with good stuff. So I don't see him handling DC the same way that Walter Hamada has handled it in the last 15 years.
Right. Right. So as of a couple hours ago, when it was just Walter Hamada stepping down, Zaslav from Warner Brothers said that the DC brand would lean heavily on Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman moving forward. Obviously, that's what they've been doing
Mm-hmm.
for however long. It would seem like they're getting all their ducks in a row for a push, but now they're given indication that there may be plans to pivot, and we know what that pivot is now.
Pivot,
I'm
pivot,
not even going to read the rest of it. So,
pivot.
in DC's darkest days, we have the brightest night, and that light is from the MCU. Just dropped today, Warner Brothers has been trying to find the new leader of DC, and they found two in the
Oh yeah.
form of James Gunn and Peter Safran. Dude,
Oh, you guys have no idea how excited I am about this. Like, I'm very ridiculously excited about this. Matter of fact,
Shut up and take my money.
like seriously, anything with Peter Safran's amazing on his own, but James Gunn as
Yep.
the Kevin Feige of DC was the smartest move that they could have
exactly.
ever made.
By the
Especially-
way, real quick, what's up, former QT? I just saw you in the chat. I didn't notice. I was looking at the news piece, so just want to give you what's up. What's up, Darren, for always chiming in. So sorry, James Gunn, co-head of DC. This is great. This
Yeah.
is great.
and that's why I was saying, like, I feel like James Gunn as the head of DC was the best move they could have made. Walter Hamada kind of had this whole idea, but James Gunn, I don't see him stifling the directors and the writers and the people who are going to be involved in this because that's the whole reason why he's successful is because he gets all these studios to not stifle him and not get involved in all the things that he's doing because he's just like, trust me and I will get you a good product. Biggest example was Suicide Squad.
Yeah. How interesting is it that they make this announcement the same day that they drop the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special trailer?
Yeah.
This is like James Gunn Day.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing is like, again, it seems like he's not leaving Marvel, but he did say that he's going to be kind of like stepping back from Marvel because he was talking about doing another project for Marvel that's not Guardians, because he said that Guardians 3 is his last project with Guardians, but that he was still going to be doing things in the future with Marvel, like for another project. So I'm interested in seeing what that's going to be. Like I've kind of been holding tight for that he's going to do like Nova.
Yeah, maybe.
Or he might do like a standalone series for Adam Warlock.
Give him all the space things.
Yeah, like I especially with now that they're gonna go like cosmic, like I would love to see him do something with Adam Warlock and do like a whole series with Adam Warlock and his adventures, or just kind of things with that. But I mean, the fact that he's gonna focus on DC, he's one of those guys where, again, like I mentioned earlier, he's the kind of guy who would make something where it would just be Zatara.
Yeah.
Right. And you get Zatara, and that leads into an introduction for Zatanna. I read something today, and I don't want to drop spoilers for Black Adam, but there was something that happened in the Black Adam movie that it kind of doesn't sit well with me, but at the same time, there is more implications in the future for other versions of a certain character.
Okay, interesting, interesting. Well, let me give you some details on this announcement. So, Gunn and Safran will serve as co-chairs and co-CEOs of DC Studios, which is a newly formed division of Warner Brothers, which is replacing DC Films. And you're like, why does that replace DC Films? So
It sounds like Marvel Studios.
DC Studios will oversee DC Films, TV, and animation efforts.
Yeah, it's literally he's literally being a Kevin Feige.
Right. Like, so it could be making one universe, one multiverse that everything will kind of coexist, which I'm okay with, show me more. I think it's interesting because so Gunn will be focusing on the creative side. He's going to be the Triple H, while Safran will focus on the business and production side of things. So it's kind of cool how they're separating the two instead of one specific person's vision of how things should go, like one person to do creative, one person to do the business side. I think that's perfect. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So both are expected to continue to direct and produce projects, respectively. They will report directly to Warner Brothers head David Zaslav, and work closely with Warner Films boss Michael DeLuca and Pamela Abdi. So, I mean, it's kind of they're right there. They get full say for the most part, and they just got to okay it with 3 people.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And again, I don't see them. I mean, unless they do kind of try and jump into James Gunn's Kool-Aid, which is
Mhm.
possible because they did that to Zack Snyder. But I mean, like
Yeah.
we'll see how much creative control James Gunn gets over the next couple of years.
The next 4 years, actually.
Mhm.
So the deal for the two of them will run for 4 years. So that's interesting. So Gunn will be exclusive to Disney for at least 4 years, so that he may want to break and go back to Guardians or go back to MCU or whatever.
You said it'll be
But
exclusive to Disney, or he's going to be exclusive to DC.
he's exclusive to DC for the next 4 years. So that's the only thing he's going to do.
Okay.
So he'll probably, direct and produce and whatnot and be creative control over things, but he's not going to be doing his own projects. You know what I mean? Or do Marvel projects or something like that for the next 4 years. So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, what did Zaslav say? They had a 10-year plan. I mean, the first 4 years of that is all about James Gunn. Could be more.
I mean, he probably had a 10-year plan, and then when he talked to Safran and Gunn, they're like, "Yeah, you know what? Give us 4 years. We can change this entire thing." So, all right, do your thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's, a bunch of statements. Zaslav had a statement, Gunn had a statement. I think it all boils down to like we're seeing the direction of DC now. In the comments, Gunn did say they do have a commitment to Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Harley Quinn, and the rest of the DC stable. So it was kind of nice that he said more than just Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, because I think they're going to start expanding the DC universe, and that's where James Gunn is best.
Yeah,
Just like what he did with Guardians and Suicide Squad, and I think it'll be interesting.
yeah. I mean, dude, he took the detachable arm kid.
Yeah.
Right. And made him a character that anyone cared about. He put Javelin in that movie. Like, there's so many obscure characters that he threw in that movie, and it worked out perfectly, man. He turned Peacemaker into a household name.
Dude,
come on, dude.
What if James Gunn ends up doing like what are they called, like Elseworlds? What if he does, because he did Brightburn back in the day.
Yeah.
What if he does like a DC version of Brightburn, which is really like what happens if Superman as a kid was evil. What happens if Superman didn't get treated as a loved son kind of thing? They could do their own like dark DC universe and do pocket movies.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
I mean, the whole reason he did Brightburn was because it was like, what if Superman was a sociopath, and
Mhm.
that's the thing is that, what film I see like him doing a film version of, because that would be injustice if he went that route and it's like Superman's evil, but I see them doing Red Sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I can see them doing Red Sun and having Batman and
Give me
Superman.
2 seconds. 2 seconds. Keep going.
All right, we lost James, but in the chat, so Aaron saying, Guardians of the Gotham DC Marvel crossover, James Gunn's vision. You heard it here first, people. Like Guardians of Gotham, would that be something that is like Gotham Knights, but with the Guardians of the Galaxy, like the Bat family? I don't know.
Mhm. But I mean, all the nerd dreams can come true. Like, we're like, dude, they need a Kevin Feige over at DC. They just got their own Kevin Feige, and it's like the one guy that could do it. They ended up getting him.
What if he does the Amalgus universe?
I know, dude. How cool would that be?
Like if anybody could get the Amalgam universe to be a thing and get going, it's James Gunn.
Right. Do like 2 series. Do like season 1 on Disney and then season 2 on HBO Max.
Right.
Like something crazy like that. Like go nuts with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super excited about James Gunn. And good for him because he had some issues in the past with the whole tweets and whatnot, but dude, look at the bounce back. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. So 4 years for him and Safran. It starts November 1st. So, I mean, we're like a week away from him taking over DC. And it's 4 years. So it's like they got to hit the ground running. Super excited.
Hell yeah, man. It's gonna be great, man. I'm excited for everything that they're doing over there. They made the right decision. So
exactly. Oh, hang on one sec. Let's keep going.
You ready to keep going?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Star Wars news from a galaxy far, far away. We kind of touched on some of this earlier. Watchmen series creator Damon Lindelof is developing a new Star Wars film for Lucas, and it's going to be directed by Miss Marvel director Shireen Obaid Chinoy. Yes, I said that right because Philip didn't correct me.
Charmine.
That's what I said.
You said Shireen.
No, you heard it wrong. Lindelof is co-writing the script with Justin Britt Gibson, who most recently wrote on Guillermo del Toro's The Strain.
Ooh, did you watch The Strain?
No, I did not. Sounds scary.
It's so it was on FX, and it was a vampire show about basically it was like a virus that started mutating people into vampires. It's pretty good, man.
Oh, cool. So like what we were talking about earlier, they announced that he's doing a movie, right? He's writing the script. I guess it's it's well into being written, so production's not that far away, hopefully. The other piece of that news is that the timeline, because we're all over the place with Star Wars timelines. There's the original series, the prequels, the sequels. There's the pockets like the Mandalorian that goes in between, or Rebels, Clone Wars, that goes in between the various movies. Then on top of that, the High Republic is coming, and that's not too far away. So all kinds of stuff. His movie is going to take place after the Rise of Skywalker. So it will be the most future-ish Star Wars that we're gonna get.
Right.
Does that even make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, because it takes place after the Skywalker saga, and what's cool is the news that he just dropped is that it's not a direct continuation of the Skywalker saga. So that means it's not going to be a part of the Skywalker saga, which is kind of cool because that means we're going to see a different part of the universe.
Yeah, they did say it's not a continuation of the Skywalker saga, but we're gonna potentially see some characters. So like maybe they're gonna bring back Poe, you know? Maybe it's Rey that gets to come back, maybe it's Babu Frick, who knows? But we get to see more characters that we got to know. But honestly, that makes so much sense. They, Disneyland and Disney World, they have Galaxy's Edge. Like, start popping in extra characters, start popping in more content into those lands, and all that takes place in that time period for the most part, right? From the Mandalorian on. So,
What if it's like it takes place like years later, and at this point, like towards the end of the film, you see Finn show up as a Jedi.
Right? Maybe.
Because remember Finn had force sensitive powers.
Right. But he was also in love with Rey.
Yeah.
And he was also in love with Poe. So there's a lot to explore with with Finn. Am I the only one laughing? I can't hear anybody laugh.
Oh, so. I mean, yeah, he was in love with Rey and Poe and everyone. Just awkward laughter.
Oh, hang on 1 second. Did you put that headline in?
I put
like into the slide. I see.
No, I changed the headline on the slide. If you want to use that one.
Okay. You mean the Bryce Dallas Howard one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. I got more Star Wars news we have.
Star Wars news we have.
What I said. You said it better. That's how it goes.
Feelings I have.
Bryce Dallas Howard. I guess I'm a little, I think she's good. I don't think she's great, but she gets so much notoriety. I don't know if it's her name, but anyway. So Bryce Dallas Howard announced that she will be providing the voice of Yaddle in Filoni's upcoming animated anthology series, Star Wars: Tales of the Jedi.
I mean, so we got Yaddle in the prequel trilogy. She didn't say a damn thing.
Exactly.
What I'm interested in is, does she have the same speech pattern as Yoda?
Right.
Or does that end up being like just Yoda has a speech impediment?
Yeah, exactly, right? Is she going to talk gravelly?
I mean,
we
like,
don't
she'll
know.
probably have like a weird, like the voice itself. She's probably not going to have just like a straight voice. She's like, I'm Yaddle, but I'm wondering, is she going to be like, Yaddle I am?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do we find out that Yoda has a speech impediment and that he's just had like weird speech patterns his entire life? Or
Bryce Dallas Howard, I don't think is very much of a voice actress or actor. So,
but I mean, that doesn't mean that she couldn't create a character. You know what I mean?
I know, right?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. So, I bet not everybody knows who Yaddle is. So Yaddle is a female of whatever species Yoda is. I wonder if we're gonna figure out or be told like what the species is that Yoda and Yaddle are.
I don't think they're gonna do it in this, not in Tales of the Jedi. I think they're still holding this out for something later. I wonder if they I wonder if they confirm the rumor for like the longest time that that Grogu is Yoda's long lost son and Yaddle was the mom. And the reason she disappeared during episode 2 was because she found out she was pregnant. It's so messed
No.
up, but it's like kind of funny at the same time.
It kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. So Yaddle, female version of Yoda, I guess, or species. She was in the prequels, just kind of hanging out, no dialogue, like what young Phil said. She was just there, right? Just being a Jedi. Just Jedi's gonna Jed. But she's getting a voice in this Tales of the Jedi series. And keep in mind, this is canon. And this series is not for kids. This is for adults. This is for the nerds. So thank you, Dave Filoni. So we're gonna get to learn more about Yaddle. So I do have a who's your Yaddle Yaddiopsis?
Who's your Yaddle Yaddiopsis? Synopsis.
Star Wars Tales of the Jedi is a 6-episode anthology series that features stories of other Jedi characters from the Star Wars universe. The stories in the series involve Ahsoka Tano, Anakin Skywalker, Mace Windu, Qui-Gon Jinn, which we're getting Liam Neeson back, and his master, Count Dooku. 3 episodes of the series will include Ahsoka and tell one story arc. The other 3 will involve Count Dooku as a Jedi and tell his story arc, which I'm super into. So all episodes will premiere Wednesday, October 26th.
That's
that's tonight.
Is that today?
It's midnight tonight.
Oh, I didn't even realize today was the 25th. Yeah, dude. So that's 10. I'm gonna have to stay up and watch this.
I know all 6 episodes come out at midnight tonight.
I just want to see if it's true. Like, you know, like Ahsoka sees Yaddle and she's just like in the maternity ward. You know, it's just you find out that Grogu is Yaddle's son.
Yeah, and Yoda's like, pregnancy test. We need,
baby, mine. That is not my baby. Baby, that is not mine. I don't know how you can say that.
Oh my god.
Mine, that is not that. No, mine, that baby is not.
Oh my goodness. Poor Yaddle.
Child support I will not give.
And we saw her in the prequels. We did not see her in Order 66 in that whole montage. But like, what happens to Yaddle? I don't think we're gonna find out. But like,
no, because I feel like this Tales of the Jedi is more around. It's more centered around Ahsoka as a Padawan
and Count Dooku
and Count. It seems like this is more Count Dooku
falling
before he fall, like his fall.
Yeah,
you know, because it seems in the trailer he seems young, so it seems like this is going to be the fall of Count Dooku.
I'm into it. I'm gonna stay up and watch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, on to some.
Maybe that is not mine.
Oh my goodness. On to some.
Yeah, is not my lover. He's just says, I am the one.
On to some Shang-Chi Amazon news. I was waiting if you had any more.
I did not hear any of it.
Okay.
Oh. That's funny.
Here we go. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings actor Simu Liu has signed on to star in a new series adaptation of Seven Wonders that is being produced and will be on Amazon Prime Video. Kind of cool. So the series is based on Ben Mesrich's novel of the same name, Seven Wonders. I'm kind of down with this that Simu Liu is getting some roles here and not just like here's another role. He's getting a whole series on Amazon Prime.
Do we need as much Simu Liu as we can get? He's a great actor. He really good comedic timing. He's a great martial artist. I think he needs more leading roles in general. I think he's a great actor and I think he needs them.
Exactly. I'm down with this. And this feels a little Indiana Jones-ish or maybe National Treasure-ish. You know, I have a 7 Simu Wonders opsis.
7 Simu Wonders opsis. Synopsis.
Per the official logline, the series follows brilliant botanist adventurer Dr. Nate Grady, Simu Liu, as he teams up with the slippery international fixer Sloan Sadu on a breathless race to solve an ancient mystery tied to the 7 ancient wonders of the world.
Ooh, that
That
sounds.
seems kind of fun.
Yeah, that does seem really fun.
I'm kind of down with this. I love that kind of history, national treasure, mystery type thing, you know?
Yeah,
I dig that. So I'm excited for
that's a
this
pretty
one.
cool concept, man. I'm digging the idea of that.
So no date when 7 wonders will go around the world and onto Amazon Prime.
Yeah. In the chat, Aaron's asking whether will there not be a 10 Ring sequel? So they are working on a Shang-Chi sequel, but it's not going to be until like phase 5, I think they said, or phase 6.
Mm.
Because they did announce that they're working on a sequel. It's just it's going to be a little bit of time before it comes out.
Yeah, what's his name?
Darren
Daniel Diston, the director.
Daniel Destin, yeah,
He's got like 2 other Marvel projects
right. Wonder
ahead of
Man,
and the series
right.
that's supposed to follow the 10 rings.
Darren said, "Why does James's Yoda sound Filipino?"
Filipino yo the sounds, huh?
Pinoy, I sound.
Adobo you have, yes.
Oh God.
Nasing nang datoy lumpia, ah?
Balot you have?
Balot, have you?
Balot have you? I love duck egg.
Pagtanan ni mo you are. Okay.
I love that Darren just threw like question marks in there. He's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about anymore. It's Filipino stuff, bro.
Exactly. Dinaguan you have, huh? Okay. Next story. Congratulations. You are still alive. Most people are so ungrateful to be alive, but you, not anymore. This one's kind of fun. The original Jigsaw killer, Tobin Bell, will be back in the next Saw movie. I don't even know what number Saw movie that will be. But Jigsaw will be back.
I want to say it's 10.
Oh, will it be 10? Oh,
Yeah,
that kinda
I
makes
want to say it's this is supposed to be not, and I don't think this includes the Chris Rock movie that came out
Why not?
because I think that was like supposed to be something separate.
Mm,
I think that was supposed to be like a reimagining of the entire series.
mm.
But
That
yeah,
didn't do as well as I thought it would. I thought it
Um,
would like jumpstart things, but it kind of didn't.
yeah, but I think this is supposed to be like Saw 10 because that movie was called Jigsaw. It was just called Jigsaw.
Got it. So he's back for real this time. Tobin Bell reprises the role of John Kramer in the next Saw movie. So, God, I didn't realize how old this franchise was, but Saw first came out in 2004.
It's
So what is that?
18 years old.
Yeah, thank you for doing math.
Holy
So,
crap, that movie is old, man.
and he was old back then.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, so I know because I haven't watched a Saw movie in a while, but I know John Kramer, you know, the original Jigsaw, like he supposedly died
Mm-hmm.
at one point in the movies, and it became like a series of copycat killers.
Right.
Right. So it's just like people who just kind of like took up the helm or like, you know,
The mantle.
the mantle of Jigsaw. And the fact that they're having John Kramer come back, I'm curious if this is going to be like, hey, this is something that happened before he died, or they're just bringing him back and it's like I didn't really die.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be dead because it was like he had cancer or something like that, and
Right.
then
And that's the reason that he was like doing what he was doing was because, you know, this was like a almost like final hurrah for him because he had cancer.
yeah. So we'll see. So the upcoming Saw film, still untitled, is heading into production this month and will eventually head into theaters October 27th, 2023. So a year to make this film and put it out. It's not that far away.
Right.
Horror movies have such a short production window.
Right. You know what's crazy? What I love about horror movies is they have such low budgets, but they seem like the budgets are really high.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
even with like really well done scary movies, like, you know, the budgets are super low, but they seem like, you know, like really good production value.
Right. Yeah, and but it's all about, you know, creating the vibe, creating the right world that you're putting the watcher in. So yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Double A's chiming in. Can we get an original story of him, like why he became Jigsaw, or did they already do that? Yeah, I don't know.
I think they did an origin story on Jigsaw, but
All I knew was the cancer.
yeah, I think the origin story that they did was more of like flashbacks. But I mean, I think it would be kind of cool to see like somebody that like they cast somebody as a young John Kramer
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like what gave him like before he started becoming what he is by the first Saw movie, like kind of what led him to getting to the place where he becomes that character.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Okay. Let's keep going. We got it. 1, 2, 3 more stories. We're crunching through this. I love it. On to some boss news. This is interesting. So, Sasha Banks from WWE, or formerly from WWE, however we're going to phrase it, is advertised to appear on the new USA Network show Barmageddon, which is actually hosted by Nikki Bella from WWE. But she's being tagged as Sasha Banks.
Interesting.
So this is going to mark the first time that Banks has been on USA Network since her and Naomi like walked out on WWE like during or right before an episode of Raw and left the titles and walked away. So it's kind of interesting that she's only appeared a couple times and she's used her real name, Mercedes. But for this, you know, it's on TV, on USA. She's going as Sasha Banks.
Yeah, this is kind of like interesting because just like you said right now, like she's listed on all of her social media as Mercedes Vernado,
Mm-hmm.
and that is almost like it's not really confirmation, but it's kind of usually an indicator that they're leaving the company,
Right.
you know,
They're
and
marketing themselves versus marketing WWE's character that they're portraying.
right, and I'm curious if it's like, you know, she's under negotiations with WWE and coming back, or if she's like rebranding herself in general and when she comes back, she's like, I'm not Sasha Banks anymore. I'm Mercedes Vernado and I'm here to kick everybody's ass.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just interesting that, you know, we haven't heard anything from them and it's been so long since they walked out.
Yeah.
And there's, you know, WWE's under new owner, not new ownership, but new um heads in office.
Right.
AEW's out there, all the other wrestling promotions are out there. They just haven't popped up anywhere. It's an odd mystery that they haven't found a home yet, because you know they would immediately jump to the top of any food chain in the wrestling industry.
Right. And then the thing is that again, you know, it's interesting because it's like, okay, she's been off of TV for so long. If she did get fired, you know, it's well past the 3-month you know,
No compete clause.
no compete clause, you know. So I mean, if she went to another company, she could at this point if she did get fired. But it's
Mhm.
kind of like, you know, if she didn't, or if she left, if she got a contract, if she negotiated a contract release. But I mean, like, if she didn't, if she's just been off TV, like, because it could also be that she's just, you know, getting some like fixing her own mental health. You know, who did that before? I want to say Charlotte did that, right? That she like she left for like 3 months and then they did an interview with her and she said it was just I needed to do, you know, like a mental health check. I needed to like clear
Yeah.
my own mind, you know.
Charlotte's doing it right now. Like she got married 2 months ago and she's still out.
Yeah, well, didn't she get injured too?
No.
I thought she had like a shoulder injury or something.
Oh, could be, but Andrade's been back in AEW, so
Yeah. So I mean, like, you know, like it's like I feel like, you know, this could also be something for her. Like, you know, I need to like stay away from wrestling, and she's been modeling and she's been doing, you know, TV appearances and stuff. So I mean, it's there's that, but then also the fact that she's about to do this show and she's doing it under her Sasha Banks persona.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, that especially with the new show, that would have had to been something that she signed off on.
Yeah, exactly. It's interesting. So
Yep.
we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I don't have a date for Barmageddon, but it's like hosted by Nikki Bella. I think Carson Daly's involved. Who's the one country singer that's on The Voice? He's on it as well. So
Nothing.
we'll see. Okay, let's keep going though, because hey, it's almost Halloween, so you know what that means. It's Christmas flavored soda season.
Oh, God. Can we not?
Oh, we can, and Mountain Dew did it. Mountain
God.
Dew
Sounds disgusting.
has just released a new Christmas flavored soda called Fruitcake.
Okay. Mountain
Fruitquake,
Dew.
excuse me.
Mountain Dew has been all into this. Let's make some disgusting flavors and put them in our drinks. Because then didn't they do like a Cheeto spicy flavored?
Yeah, something like that.
Mountain
Who
Dew,
is this aimed at?
And then they have like a pickle flavored one that was in the South or something like that. Like that. No.
I know. Fruitcake.
Everybody hates fruitcake. Why would you make a fruitcake flavored soda?
They're almost doing it for just like for the news of it. You know, like
Almost does feel like that.
you know, like why do maybe they're gonna put it out there and just, you know, hopefully people treat it as like a viral thing, like somebody's gonna try fruit quake as like a I don't know, a dare. Oh, that's what we should do. We should go find this, and young Phil
Oh no.
live on the stream has to
No.
try
No.
Mountain Dew Fruit Quake.
I hate you. You know, yeah,
Yes.
and you know what it is. You know why I hate you is because I'm crazy. I'm crazy enough and willing to do things for our fans, for our nerds, that I will do this. I will go and find this drink, and I will drink fruitcake flavored soda.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Maybe we'll do this on the 100th episode. I mean, we're only like a couple weeks away from the 100th episode. And that's part of the celebration of a 100th episode. 2 years in, you have to drink Mountain Dew Fruit Quake live.
You know what I still haven't done? Tyler was supposed to get me pickle flavored pork rinds.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. We do both of those. Where's Tyler? We got to go knock on the window. Tyler! Let's go figure this out, Tyler. We need pickle flavored pork rinds.
Pickle flavored pork rinds.
And fruit cake Mountain Dew. You know what? Whenever we do one of these, it makes me go back to and think to Double A said in like one episode, I don't know how many weeks ago, a year ago maybe, that he's like, well, you got to try it at least once. So maybe you and Double A try some Fruit Quake from Mountain Dew. I think that is internet gold.
Knowing Aaron, what would happen is I would go to drink some, and then he'd be like, "Cool, you drank it already. I'm not going to try this." And
right? He's like, "No, I'm not dumb. I was in the Air Force, not the Army. Come on."
Thank you for being such a good friend and not drinking it with me, man.
Oh yeah, you got to drink this. You got to drink this.
I'm
That's what I miss about going to cons, and because we're at a weird con lull right now. Is like we would tend to do this weird stuff, like as we stop at like a gas station in Reading or something like that, where we're like, "Ooh, look at this crazy thing. Let's buy that." You know.
Darren in the chat saying, and he's been kind of like, you know, marking out on Sasha Banks for like the last couple comments here, but said she can do stunts. I wonder if she's a former stunt woman. Well, no, she's a wrestler, and that's what wrestlers do. She's also a character on The Mandalorian.
Yeah. So real quick, Darren, just so you know, Sasha Banks, she's been a lifelong wrestling fan. Like her cousin, like real life kayfabe, is Snoop Dogg, and Snoop Dogg was like on one wrestling show, and he brought her, and she fell in love with being a wrestler, so she became a wrestler after that.
Yeah.
I'm not having a heart attack. Hang on.
Like, don't die on me.
What's happening?
She is a model, dude.
Chemo just brought me like a jar of pickles, and he's like, "Can you open this?" I'm like, "Oh my god,
Oh, Dad, let me see your strength. Open this pickle jar.
This is a tough jar."
And then Darren also said she has the look. She can be a model. Fun fact: she is a model.
Yeah, she's the model.
She's been doing runway fashion shows for like the last year.
Okay, you got to explain Sasha Banks while I figure this out because this sucks. Explain Sasha Banks.
No, I you know what? Matter of fact, I want to see you open this jar of pickles. Come on, man.
Look at that. Distance learning.
It's a pretty sweet shirt right there. But yeah, for our listeners, James is using all of his strength to open a jar of pickles. Looks like the jar of pickles is getting the best of him.
It's not. Come on, it's not open.
He's not doing a good job here, ladies and gentlemen. He's now tapping on it. He's trying to open it up, but I'm giving you guys the play-by-play of James opening this jar of pickles right here, and it's not doing good. He looks like he's struggling.
I'm working really hard at this.
He may
go get the thing.
He may drop a poop while he's doing this.
Oh, that already happened. That happened like two turns ago.
Yeah.
Go get the little rubber thing and the thing. That's how Filipinos talk.
Go get the thing and the thing. Oi,
get the thing.
Get the thing. Get the.
You know, we got the little rubber thing.
Yeah, there's the thingy thing. Oh my god, this pickling opening thing highlight is gold. It is, right? So okay, guys, still the play-by-play. Now I believe that James is using all of his strength. He has been training for the last year in with his forearm and his grip to open this pickle jar. It is a Mount Olive's large pickle jar here.
Who bought these pickles?
Apparently you and your wife. So let's go ahead and see if James can try and pop this open. Now I believe with the amount of twisting on the cap that he's been doing, he may have loosened it a little bit. So hopefully
I need some torque.
He can help it here. Now James is normally not someone who trains very hard, but he has been training last year to open this pickle jar. So
I know this is not good. My kids ran away. They're like, "Who's this guy? This guy's awful."
Fours in the chat says, "Hey, do you need me to open it?"
Yeah. Hey, Florida guy, get over here.
That's the thing is that he may be able to get to you from Florida and open it before you have a chance to open the.
Well, it's probably because it's the humidity. The humidity is a factor. We got a dry heat here.
Yeah. It's.
You can find it. Chemo, come here. Say hi to everybody.
And
show him his hand.
He's got a stick shirt.
Look at this.
Oh, he's got some.
Because he's got gymnastics. He's got like blisters and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, and he said that's Florida man to you.
Okay. You give it a shot. You gotta try now. Twist it.
He said, "Oh my god."
Twist it. Twist it.
No, best thing in the world.
Oh!
When the 7-year-old can open
you got gymnastic muscles. Oh my goodness.
Who are you? You are the man.
Say hi.
Because your dad is a terrible pickle opener and you are the man for opening the pickles.
3 hours of gymnastics training 3 days a week. This is what we get.
You just got showed up by a 7-year-old. This is
you can open up pickle jars.
No, my God.
Wiki.
Said the strength of the youth because dad doesn't have old man strength. It's not there at all.
I'm not old enough to have old man strength. That's the thing. I'm in between. I'm in between.
You have one.
Now,
anybody want a pickle? Anyone want to do some ASMR type?
I'm actually gonna change. Oh, you hear that crunch? I'm gonna change the lead in on the next one, right? You guys,
wait,
goes well with pickles.
What goes well with pickles?
The McRib. James, tell them about the McRib.
Oh, let's talk about the McRib. There's pickles on it. Oh my god! And in McNews news, that's all yours, buddy. The McRib is making its way back to McDonald's for what could be the very last time. Are you excited? Are you a McRib guy?
I've never been a McRib guy. You know why I'm not like a big McRib guy. The last time I got the McRib when it was out, I realized that it was just it reminds me of MRE, like MRE like boneless ribs, and they
Like
suck.
fake meat.
Yeah, pretty much. And I was like, God, people rave over this thing so much. It's really not that good.
Yeah, exactly. I've never had one. It's never interested me. Like I love ribs. I like McDonald's, but like I don't want to put them together. Like a McRib. Like what is in between? Is there bones? I don't get it.
No, I remember being a kid because it's a pork rib. So I mean, like they don't really have, bones.
Bones? Pigs don't have bones?
No, but the pork rib meat doesn't really have like bones like that. But dude, I remember being a kid and loving the McRib, and then I ate one as an adult, and I was like, yeah, this is not that good.
Like, no, what were we doing? What were we thinking? That's not good. That's not good. Okay, as fast food fiends start to notice Sunday, so just this past Sunday, certain locations of McDonald's started to promote that they have the McRib, and I guess it's been, it's like cult classic type thing.
Yeah.
So I do have a McRibopsis.
Synopsis. Before you do the synopsis, Forrest said, I can't believe it's going away. Another fast food travesty. The greatest food items are gone.
See, he's a McRib guy. He should be on this. We should have a McRib guy on here. On the McDonald's products page, it said that 2022 will be the last time the McRib promotion is going to be out there, and it's being called the McRib Farewell Tour.
The farewell tour.
The McRib is back. It starts with seasoned boneless pork dipped in a tangy barbecue sauce. Is it the same like barbecue sauce from like
that you put on the chicken nuggets?
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Thanks for saying chicken nuggets. I appreciate that. Topped with slivered onions and dill pickles, all served on a toasty home-style bun. The website also reads, when everything combines, you have a barbecue pork sandwich perfection. Get one while you can, because this is the McRib Farewell Tour. According to McDonald's, McRib sandwiches will be available now until November 20th.
So the McRib is going away, ladies and gentlemen. So get your McRib. Fours said he put his list of, it looks like the top 3 things that have gone away that he's upset about. Taco Bell chili cheese burrito, didn't know they had that. Wendy's bacon mushroom cheddar pretzel burger, which is actually on the menu for a limited time right now. So
how do you know that?
Because they've been posting commercials for it.
Because you work out of a truck and you're driving around?
No, because I saw commercials for Wendy's bacon mushroom cheddar pretzel burger pub bun thing, whatever is back, but it's only there for a limited time. They have they had somebody in the commercial. I don't remember who it was. And then Dairy Queen chili cheese mega dog. Fours apparently loves chili cheese.
Chili cheese.
Yeah.
If that bacon mushroom cheddar had chili in it, he'd be down.
Dairy Queen chili cheese burrito is the one that he was upset about, and not the Mexican pizza like everybody like lost their minds over.
But the Mexican pizza is back
for a limited time. It's back right now. Yeah, what they just announced came back like this week is they brought back nacho fries, which I had a friend in North Carolina that was like obsessed with nacho fries.
North Kakalaki. Yeah, I'm not down with the nacho fries. I am down with the Mexican pizza, though. That is perfection.
He said chili cheese is his weakness. Don't judge him.
Good old Florida. Way to go. Way to go.
And that's so she just ate, and somehow she's hungry again.
Okay, this is what we're going to do for the 100th episode of Distance Nerding. We're going to get you pickle chicharrones. we're gonna get you a Mountain Dew. What is it? Fruit Quake.
Oh God.
And then for dessert, we'll get you a McRib sandwich. Oh, that is a meal. That is a meal right there.
That is a meal that will make me vomit. And
No, you'll be fine.
it's gonna be gross. And
I mean,
you're gonna see like weird pork meat coming all over the place.
Your toilet won't be fine, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Between the pickle flavored chicharron and a McRib, it's just gonna be weird pork all over the place.
Exactly. It'll be great. I'm super excited for that. You know what else I'm excited for? I'm excited because we got merch, people.
Wait a minute. We got merch, people.
We still got hats. We just replenished the shirts. Come get some. So hats are $35 or $30 if you're gonna buy multiples. So like we got the black hats, we got the gray hats, you know, Baller Black and Galaxy Gray. If you want 2 or more, they're only $30 each. We can ship it to you. If you want some shirts, they're $20 each or $25 if we gotta ship it to you. And we have large and extra large and 2X, 2 Husky. We got those in stock again. So shout out to our boy Joe who got that for us. So we're excited about that. Best thing to do, DM us at Distance Nerding on all the things, preferably Instagram, because that's the one we check all the time. Let us know that you're interested in the size and we'll work it out. On our Instagram as well, you can pay us via Venmo and Cash App and PayPal and food stamps, McRibs. We'll take McRibs.
We do take payments of McRib. So go ahead and do that. Also, we take payments in what was it? The chili cheese burrito that Forrest wanted, right? The chili cheese burritos. We take payments in that.
Chili cheese burritos. We don't take payments in milkshakes because the milkshake machine never works, according to Fours. So true, though.
So true. Just never works. It's just completely broken all the time.
Oh my God. I can't wait for... Yeah, so by the way, this is episode or chapter 98 for Distance Nerding. We're on the cusp. Next week is the penultimate episode before the 100th episode. That we're gonna do something fun. We gotta do something fun. We should do some giveaways. We gotta do some McRibs and some pickles and some pickled chicharrones and some Mountain Dew fruit quakes. It's gonna be great. We should do something fun. So expect more about that coming very, very soon.
I love you, Forrest, so much, dude. Dude, for episode 100, I will have Uber Eats deliver you guys McRibs and shakes. I freaking love you, Forrest. You have no idea, dude.
Yes, that would be so much fun. Just knock on the door and it's just a McRib in your face. That'd be good.
Oh, God.
And then as soon as you finish one, you're like, I finally did it. There's another knock and another McRib.
No. And then they bring us the pickle flavored
chicharrones.
Oh,
that's so good. I'm so down with that. So let us know if you got ideas. If you want to be part of the 100th episode, let's open it up. Let's see who wants to like jump in and hang out with us. Let us know. Tell Philippe.
Like if you guys want, if you have an idea for a segment that we should do on the 100th episode, DM us. Let us know.
Exactly. Take ownership. This is your show as much as it's our show. Well, mostly our show, but you know what I mean. We're trying to share. We're going to share the McRibs. We're going to share the pickled chicharrones. You know what I mean? So tell us what you're going to do. You got plenty of chances. You can always DM us, but if you want to talk to Philippe on Thursday, he'll be online Thursday, right? What's today? Tuesday. So Thursday.
Yeah. So Thursday, guys, I'm going to be on Twitch, YouTube, potentially Facebook Live. I may be dropping Facebook Live. But I mean, guys, from 6 to 8, hanging out on the onlines. I'm building the question box. I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish the question box on Thursday, but I'm going to be coming real Halloweeny this Thursday, and I'm bringing on Lord Blood Raw.
You said weenie.
I said weenie. Lord Bloodraw is going to be on the show this Thursday, and that's going to be a great time, guys. If you're into horror, he is think the Crypt Keeper, but like a human.
Yeah, he's so much fun. So Darren, right? We met him. We met Lord Bloodraw at Powerhouse Comic Con this year in Pleasanton. He's so much fun. He has his own horror show that's syndicated like from here to like Indiana. Like he has to go back to Indiana because he has sold out shows as well. He does horror movie viewing, like B movies viewing in the Bay Area. So much fun. He's such a nice guy. Like for being a horror fanatic, he's such a nice guy, and it's so much fun. He's so like magnetic when it comes to like his personality. I totally love Lord Bloodross. Super excited for this episode.
Hell yeah, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Lord Bloodraw on this Thursday. Again, I'm going to be probably finishing up the question box from Mario 64. And then yeah, well, you know, there's a good chance we'll finish the worst Halloween candy bracket that we've been working our way through. Which I'm pretty sure Candy Corn is going to win because Candy Corn is terrible.
You kind of have to, because this is the pre-Halloween episode or the last episode before Halloween. So you kind of have to.
Because Circus Peanuts aren't on this one, and Circus Peanuts are terrible. So
oh, you said Circus Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Because it sounded like you said circus.
No, I didn't.
Penis.
Get your
Circus
mind.
penis.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Get your penis out of the circus.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Cut that out. We're Tuesdays, like you guys see right now. Right. Check us out on the download from 6:30 to 8:30. Come and hang out with us. We talk news. We talk rumors. Obviously, today we started doing trailer reactions. So you know what? We're gonna make this a regular thing, guys. If we see a trailer that comes out, we're gonna start doing reactions on the show.
Wait, you forgot about Mondays. Are you?
That's what I was
go
going
live?
to.
Okay.
So Mondays, I do game streams, ladies and gentlemen, on Twitch from 12 to 4. Sometimes it goes a little bit longer. Today we ran. Well, this last Monday we ran until 5:30, and we were playing Cyberpunk 2077. Join the stream, get in the chat, have a sticker war with James.
And that is exclusively on Twitch.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, come hang out with Young Phil. I hung out with Young Phil. Darren hung out with Young Phil. It was fun. It was a good time. You know, Daniel jumped in. Our boy Daniel jumped in, was hanging out with us for a little bit. Super fun. That's exclusively on Twitch.
Yeah, Mezzo usually hops in there and talks a bunch of smack.
Yeah.
But then also on Sunday, this last Sunday, at the end of the night, I threw on some Gotham Knights. So that game just came out on Friday, and I started playing that. And it's an interesting game. It got a lot of bad reviews, but I figured, you know what, let's play it and see how it goes. So
I like it. Let's do it. So Mondays, game stream, including Halloween, because Monday is Halloween, right?
Yes.
12 to 4. Tuesdays, the download, where we go over nerdy news and reactions. Then Thursdays, the Lego build on the show, the build, and we do interviews like with Lord Bloodrot. It's going to be so much fun. Come hang out with us. It's going to be fun times. Okay.
Heck yes.
Have something you want to discuss? Tell us what you're nerding out on, and make sure to let us know in the Facebook group, the Distance Nerdington Post.
Now, guys, I tell you every week, and I'm just going to continue telling you guys because this is the only way to be the coolest person in the world. Guys, you can buy us a taco. Join the taco party. Head over to distancenerding.com. Hit that buy us a taco button. And guys, that just continues to help the show, help the stream, help us continue to get better prizes and make more appearances and get the cool merch like the thing that James is wearing on his chest right now.
Look at that.
Exactly.
Little Uzi distance nerding.
Exactly. I love it. It almost
this is going to be Philippe's butt after a McRib and pickle chicharrones, just Uzi nerding.
You know, he's not wrong. That's exactly what it's gonna be. I love that it looks like a Goosebumps like logo font, exactly like that. You know, so it's pretty awesome. But guys, connect with us at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Now on Discord, all at Distance Nerding.
Thanks, and keep nerding together.
Ooh, yeah. Spooky.
That's not spooky sound effects.
Let's get out of here, man.
Oh, boo. We're doing a thing.
Oh, hey, guys. It's me, Bucky the Bucket. I'm back. Woo!
Distance nerding.
I hate you all! You all! I am Bucky the Bucket! I am the best thing that you've ever seen in your life!
Don't put a McRib in me!
I swear, I am going to haunt all of you! None of you deserve anything! None of the candy that is in my head! You guys all suck! Bucky the Bucket out!